Right, good morning. I'm back at this spot again, which is the woods where all the trees have fallen over. And the reason I keep coming back here is because I'm convinced this is the best spot that I've actually got. I just haven't well, the thimble is nice. That was 1700s. I found that long before I started making the videos. And there has been the silver button that I found over there, and a coin. So there's stuff here, but I don't think I've even touched it yet. So that's why I've come back here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the little medieval tower thing. It's up there, which is somebody's private garden. I can't detect there, and I probably can't walk onto it, but I'm going to get as close as I can. Right, there it is there. I can't really go much further because that's their private property. See, so I'm detecting, I mean, you can't see anything there, but it's down there. We're quite high up now. We're down there detecting. That's as far as I can go, is about there. So we're detecting there, and this thing is here. How can that not be littered with all sorts of God knows what? That's 1200s, I think, 12 or 1300s. So you see what I mean? There's guaranteed to be more down there than what I've found so far. So that's the plan today, and the long term plan is look at that, it's got a tree growing out at the top of it. Which I would, personally, if I owned this property, I would cut that off because that'll just wreck the thing. I'm just gonna... Well, that's the door there, and this is as far as I'm going to go. But, you know, it would have been a big tower in its time. It's got huge thick walls. It's nice anyway. So you get my point. You can see why I'm convinced that there's more stuff here. But we all know how it's going to go today. It'll be iron and crap from the 80s. That's all I find here. But anyway, you can see my plan now, and that's what we're doing today. Right, I remember saying I would film the first signal, and this is the first signal, and it seems encouraging anyway. It's just right there. And I've still got this pathetic little thing, and it hasn't rained for about 2 weeks, so the soil's nice and brutal. Right, I'll get going at this, and I'll come back in a wee set because it's going to be quite deep. Well, I've dug a pretty big hole, and it's just one of those ones that just disappears. No signal anymore. Nothing on the pointer either, so that was a dud, a false one. Right, I just found this scrunched up. The weirdest thing I've ever found in my life. It says rules 7+. I'm guessing that's age. 7+, no girls apart from Stella. Do not destroy, or something will get murdered with a knife. Just don't do anything. What the That is the weirdest thing. It's laminated with sellotape or something. But what? That's like that's weird. I should probably actually just give that to the police. 7+, no girls. Aye, that's creepy. Like, if I see some weird guy in these woods, I'm gonna confront him with that. Do you know what? Right now, I look like the creepy guy in the woods, crouched down reading this. I don't know what I should do. I've dug one signal. If I have to go home now, this is going to be pointless. But what is this? Jesus Christ. My fingerprints are going to be all over that now. It's not my handwriting though. Jesus. Why has somebody written that and then left it in these woods? I found another piece of paper, but this one's blank, thank God. Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't be touching that. That could be anything, but it's, thank God it's blank. What a creep. What an absolute creep. Honestly, they're everywhere. You just never know. 7+. That's, I mean, maybe it's just a kid, but even still, that's creepy. That's wrong. That sort of put a big dampener on on the morning, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of killed the mood. Sharing these woods with an absolute pea. Right, I don't know. I'll dig about for a bit, but if I should probably do something with that note. I might just chill here and wait and see who comes along. Right, I'm going to dig another few signals if I find any, and think about what to do. Outrageous. Right, this is the first thing I've actually dug up. It was given a pretty solid silver signal, but it's not. It's a blob of, well, it's iron. I can't figure out what that is. I mean, is that a really small plough? I don't know. It's an odd shape. Weird that I've never... I mean, that was a really big signal, quite obvious, and I've gone over this area before. That's how it goes, isn't it? Anyway, whatever that is, I mean, that's fairly old, I would say. It's not an axe head. If it is, it's a really strange one. Maybe it is. It's got a groove cut into the back there. Well, whatever that is, it's something old, something interesting. So that's the first signal, iron. Not too bad though. It's not a nail. Right, this is the next one, and I thought for a second that I'd found something gold, obviously, as you would, because look at it, it's gold foil. Look at it. I thought it was a gold, like a rock with a gold vein going through it, a nugget or something. Christ. It's like it was designed for this, to just irritate metal detectorists. Look at it, it's pressed into the mud. Anyway, that's the second signal, foil. Right, this is the next one. I think it says the new fragrance. I'm guessing this is a deodorant can. It's going pretty much as I expected it to today, to be honest. This isn't 500 years old anyway, that's for sure. And it's been about an hour and 20 minutes now. I'm gonna have to go to bits that I just haven't done, and that means getting into all that stuff I've been putting it off. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get in amongst all the bits I haven't done yet if I'm gonna find anything here, I think. That's the next one. In a way, it's encouraging because, again, I'm pretty sure I've detected this little bit before, and this has come out probably the third or fourth time. So that's what I'm looking for, and I'm just working my way up there. Right, this was just under a big pile of leaves, and it's a bird feeder, or a bird feeder, I think. Why that's in the woods, I'm not sure. Like, anyway, there we go. Right, this is lying exactly where, I mean, I haven't touched this yet. It's an old shotgun casing thing with just on the surface, and I think what's happened is this little, whatever's burrowed into there has dug this out. I can't think of any other reason it would be just lying on the surface like this, and this is all sort of freshly disturbed. So that's quite funny. Right, I just found this, and this is insanely sharp. Really, really sharp. I'm gonna definitely get rid of that, because imagine walking into that. So there we go. I'll take that away. What I'm thinking, this tree there, I mean that's hundreds of years old easily. It's like the faraway tree. Remember that with Moonface and Saucepan Man and all that, all that. What I'm thinking is, imagine how many kids and stuff or whatever have climbed up here, sat there, swung about on it over the years, millions. So I'm going to do the bottom of that and hopefully find coins and stuff. Give that a shot. I'm not sure what this is. It's either a squashed. I mean, it looks like lead to me, and I'm going to say either part of an old toy, like a figurine or something, or a pellet, a shotgun pellet, maybe an air rifle pellet. I'm not sure. Don't know what that is. It's possibly too big. Anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is, but it was underneath. There's two of these huge big trees right next to each other, and it was just underneath here, right there. And that, don't know what that is. Right, I just found this ancient little nail. It's so tiny, and I knew I would find one. Do you know what I think? I think there's kids down there playing with a metal detector. They're doing something down there that keeps beeping anyway. Good luck, guys, I've cleared it out. We're down to the scraps now. Right, okay. Right, I've come about as far into this bit as I can, really, without some power tools, and found another nail, slightly bigger. Right, I know I shouldn't speak too soon, but I'm quite excited about this signal just because it's in all of the mud that has come down. If you remember this mudslide thing there, so this is new. This is like, I'm thinking this is old because the soil. You know, I don't think I don't think this is going to be modern, is what I'm trying to say. Right, so let's see. I've probably just completely jinxed it now, but that's what I was trying to say. Let's see. Just, you know, maybe a little bit old, but not what I'm after, really. Just another shotgun thing with. Oh man. We were spoiled with that field, guys, honestly. We were spoiled. It's got crops in it now. So I'm going to have to get a better spot, I think. Or a better metal detector. Right, okay. Right, I had an idea just to do this while I can. This stream is usually completely underwater. It's almost dried up because we haven't had that much rain recently. So I've got a signal right here. Something right there, so I'm just trying to get that out just now. That's what I'm doing. Just a piece of metal. It looks like a twig, but it's metal. And I've come a wee bit further up, and it's not quite what it's not really what I thought it was. Solid bedrock, I think. Just a tiny little bit there that I can do, and then maybe a little bit there, and then I'll have to go up further, so I'll give this a shot just now. Maybe run it up there. Just that would be insanely old. I think that's got to be a few thousand years old. Right, okay. Right, I'm gonna call it a day. Haven't found anything at all interesting apart from that note. That creepy, weird note. I don't know what to do with that thing, honestly. But I was thinking, maybe just hand it into the police on my way home. Imagine just walking in and giving the guy on the desk that note, then just walking out again. I don't know. That's all I found. So I've done this place. The next video I'm gonna go somewhere better, somewhere that I haven't really done. Maybe I've got a few ideas in mind. So, and then I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and just buy a. I've got a detector in mind. I think I'll just go and buy it, come back and do all these places again. So that's that.